Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Monday, 4/10/23, and there's some news that just came out from Plarium. Let's just go over to the news tab and look. Just telling us that we have the Razzlevarg Fusion. It's going to be starting on the 13th. This is going to be the day after Live Arena comes out, hopefully. They did say that Live Arena is tentative, just in case there's some hiccups on it, so just be aware of that. And we will be getting, it looks like, 4 rares for 4 epics, all of the same make. And that looks like a Lizard Man epic, so I'm still torn. I did see that somebody jumped the embargo, I guess, on Razzlevarg and already put up their test server footage on Reddit, and I'm kind of disappointed. He didn't look like he did the damage he was supposed to do, and I'm really sad because he doesn't hop when he attacks people. He runs over like War Mother, and it's really gross. So I just feel it's a flavor miss right there on Plarium's part, but I guess it is what it is. My 99% chance I was going to go for this guy is actually dropping quite fast. I don't know if I'll even care to try and do it. I might just save resources and wait for a guaranteed champion or a better fusion. But I want you guys to make your own decisions on that. I'm just looking at him and thinking, unless he's like sniping people in live arena or regular arena with his, multipliers for his attack speed and all that, he might not be worth it. He very much won't be worth it, honestly, unless you don't have like a nekmo thaar or something and you want to use him for PvE content. Then maybe go for him, right? But looks like we got some news from Plarium as well for CVC. As you know, CVC, there's always summoning events that go on. Looks like Tuesday, April 11th, they're going to do a times 10 event for Mortu Macaab from Ancients and Sacreds. I actually don't have a Mortu, but I'm not going to pull for one. I wish I did have a Mortu. He would definitely be slotted in as one of my arena nukers. Mortu effectively, he's amazing for this fact here. Fiery Rage, 20% chance when hit to unlock his secret skill Peril for 1 turn. And then has a 20% chance to fill this champion's turn meter by 25%. Peril is essentially pure damage, okay? Attacks an enemy 2 times, will ignore shield and block damage buffs, as well as all their defense. Anyone killed by this cannot be revived. And the only way to get around that is with Lydia and her passive that can bring people back. But he's pretty mid otherwise. He's an HP-based champion. He does have a 100% chance to block buffs for 2 turns, and it's an AoE hit. I know when I did an account takeover for Hydra, I used Mortu for this very reason. But what you're going to want to do if you have a Mortu, or you're going to try and get Mortu, you're going to build him really slow, and you're going to put him in 2-piece stone skin set, so you're going to have 6 pieces on him, right? And you want him to have high HP, 100% crit rate, and as much crit damage as you can put on him, and you're just going to lambast people because you want him to get hit as much as possible to trigger Fiery Rage, and then he's going to come in, he's going to Peril, and he's going to start mopping people up. He actually also has an aura that is increased ally speed in all battles by 24%, which is pretty fucking nutty, which it should be. This guy is the main bad guy from the campaign. And we do have another summoning event, and it's right here. So then on Wednesday, you know how they do, they'll do Ancients and Sacreds on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, it looks like Hegemon is going to be a times 10 champion from Void Shards. He's really lost his luster. You can do a lot of dirty things with him in Arena. He used to be the king of Arena because of his passive here, Fateful Arrival. He will always go first. And the thing is, if there are multiple Hegemons in battle, the Hegemon with the fastest or the highest speed will be the one that goes first. So what people used to do is you would just build him with as much accuracy as possible, give him 100% crit rate, and you could give him 100% crit rate, build him really really high damage, and he would nuke. Just destroy people. But then as Arena has evolved to go second teams, the speed meta isn't there anymore. Pretty much, not competitively anyways. People like to build them in a stun set. They like to build them in a taunt set, a sleep set if they don't have the other two sets with good stats. And now they try to trick people. They won't open up with his Crippling Cold. They'll open up with his Graves Grasp. Because I will put in my Cupidus go second team against if I see a Hegemon, because I'm like, well, we get a free hit right off the bat if they're still doing opening with Crippling Cold, which you don't see any of them do anymore. Which is so, and this ability is amazing because he would go first and he just lock out the enemy team by giving them a decreased attack and block active skills. Amazing. He also brings an aura in, all ally crit rate in all battles by 19%. And his base stats are pretty mid. His attack's very decent, but it is what it is. So I wouldn't pull for a Hegemon, honestly, especially the way Arena is going with Live Arena. It's all go second teams, and Hegemon has been just completely pushed out of the meta and isn't worth your time. It also looks like we have, also on Tuesday, they're going to launch a ×2 event for dropping immunity set gear from FireKnight. And it'll be Drop Fever, so just look for that. Honestly, let's go look over at FireKnight here. I don't think I would honestly farm immunity from FireKnight. The only thing that would really get my go is regeneration, savage, or crit damage, because you can craft immunity gear now, a better version of immunity gear, and that is going to be right here, untouchable. You can craft that by farming Scarab Boss. And I'll probably, I'm going to do a video on Scarab Boss here later this week. And it's not, I'm going to have to remake a team and, I've been using Uros the Soul Cage ever since I got him to solo Scarab Boss. But that's going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. Remember, CVC is tomorrow, right here, indicated on the screen, 18 hours, 26 minutes from when I recorded this video. And if anybody has any questions, want to see some content, please leave them down in the comments below. And take care of yourselves out there. Mwah. I love you. God bless and goodbye.